Ladies and gentlemen, the award for the most cappest retirement goes to Jermaine Cole, aka J. Cole. Now I'm just playing around, but J. Cole dropped his last album, said he was retiring, then, went on interviews, was like, I just meant retiring from that story, you feel me? Ladies and gentlemen, this hip-hop stuff is in your DNA, can't just leave you. We got new J. Cole, let's get right to it. He said, I was retiring, but I just meant like, a little.
Yeah.
It's a boy still coming. Let's go, Cole.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Yeah, I don't got no problems. Only opportunities for growth. Life is a what? Fuck a missionary, squeeze a throw. I'm in the cut, cooking up 100 keys of dope. On the wave, make the federale seize the boat. Shot.
Okay, we sound like we getting, aggressive Cole. You know what I mean? Sound like we getting gangster Cole. You feel me? Chop up. They pulled the boat over. Now, I don't know when they recorded this verse. Because this could be an older J. Cole verse before he said he retired. But like I said, this rap thing don't never leave you, really. You know what I mean? I knew Cole be dropping verses and stuff still. Like he said, there's a whole nother project coming. It's a boy. So we here for it. But he's slowing down. Hold on. He El Chapo on this one. Go ahead.
Make the federale seize the boat.
Okay.
Shot the Lionel Messi, he's the GOAT. Only started watching weeks ago. Why they never told me soccer was lit? Thought it was only for crackers and shit. Taught me to dribble a rock and that's it. Compared to what that boy and Bob they be getting, these rapping ass niggas is not even rich. Why they...
Ooh. First of all, y'all gotta know how that's just some Americanism. It's American ignorance. That's all that is. Yeah. When we call our league National League, but we only play in them, that's Americans. You gotta know soccer is, I'm almost 100% sure, the biggest sport in the world. Y'all gotta know it go down. Yeah, that's a different type of paper over there. That's a different type of paper over there. And by the way, big shout out to the winner. Big congratulations to the winner of the Hip Hop is a Sports tournament. Amir Ali, he won last night. And for everybody who doesn't know, the purse started out as $100. It ended with $2,100, so $2,100. Amir won. Plus, he'll be getting a reaction on this channel soon, so stay tuned to that. And a little live interview we got planned, so stay tuned for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next Hip Hop is a Sport tournament coming. Don't sleep. It'll be this year. Don't sleep when you hear that announcement. Yeah, 2 racks straight in his pocket. Let's get it.
These rapping ass niggas is not even rich. Why they don't put a little bitch in the hood? Why they go smash that little bitch in the wood? Why they try to cancel a nigga like me? I would think they could see my intentions was good. Been a long time since my mentions was good. I need to catch up on Richard and Morty. Last night this hater tried walking my section. Low key I miss giving dick to his shorty. Don't blow.
He said it's been a while since my mentions were good. We ain't got to talk about it, but I know. He said it's been a while since my mentions were good. Said that, but hey, haters still coming in the section. I don't think I ain't gonna just get petty. If I drop lumber, dropped it off, I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna throw it in your face. Understand that.
Low key, I miss giving dick to his shorty.
Damn.
Don't blow it up, this is just a recording. My mind's like a crime scene and I'm just reporting. Sometimes I feel like ain't shit left to say when I'm 10 projects in there now. I'm over 40. Maybe I told every story. Maybe they don't want to hear me no more.
I hate that narrative. I hate it so much. Same thing that I don't like about the Andre 3000. We got to kill that narrative. Attaching. First of all, if you ain't got nothing left to say, it has nothing to do with... That is a problem beyond creative block. If you don't got anything else left to say, the older you get, that is just bad overall. And I can see how... Starting to feel like, I think they be forgetting their celebrities. And then at some point, they stop living a life experience and start living as a celebrity watching the experience of other people. That's what it feels like. Because it's like... I don't never want to get to the point where I feel like I can't grab a beat and spill. You should never run out of things you say. And to me, the older you get, the more you should have to say, the more lessons you should learn. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff you might have said before, you were mature. You know what I mean? I hate that narrative, but I get what he's saying though. But you know, let's kill the ageism in hip hop, and stuff like this is what pushes it. And I'm not saying he's trying to push ageism, but it's just a narrative we need to kill.
10 projects in there now, I'm over 40. Maybe I told every story. Maybe they don't wanna hear me no more. Fuck them low sympathy Grammys. You niggas try hear me, bitch. Don't even give me no more. Put me right back.
Said F all them sympathy Grammys y'all try to get. Yeah, he definitely was in his, like, that same bag when he wrote Middle Child with this one. He's definitely addressing the backlash he's been getting. Definitely addressing it. And on a level where it's not even like he's just attacking niggas like, you're wrong, I was right for, you're wrong. But he's just saying, hey, my message been ass. And he's like, maybe these niggas don't want to hear me anymore. I don't even know if that has anything to do with him being 40 and more maybe the way that he's looked at shifting, because his albums didn't sell any worse. You know what I mean? His album's still selling. So it's not, I think it's more that the way he's perceived. It's not like his shit is falling off. So clearly niggas want to hear it. I think the way he's talking about how he's being perceived, which I get it.
Hear me no more. Fuck them low sympathy Grammys. You niggas try hear me, bitch. Don't even give me no more. Put me right back on that list that had Pac and Biggie by Marley, Snoop Dogg, and the Locks. And niggas like that who ain't never get props. I'm watching this Vlad interview with Young Jock. He talking, explaining his fallout with blocks. Who ain't never get right back on that list that had Pac and Biggie by Marley, Snoop Dogg, and the Locks. And niggas.
What do you mean they didn't get? Are you saying like they didn't get awards like Grammys and shit? Because that line wouldn't make sense with F all the sympathy Grammys you trying to give me. So he's saying that they're trying to give him awards. So he's saying don't give me those. I want to be next to the people who weren't awarded. Because when he said that they didn't get their packing bit, what?
Snoop Dogg and the Locks and niggas like that who ain't never get props.
Snoop Dogg, Pac, and the Locks definitely got their props, but I think he's talking about like awards.
I'm watching this Vlad interview with Young Jock. He talking, explaining his fallout with Block. Someone call my phone so the video stops. I let it ring out, dog. It don't make no sense. I never pick up. Can't these niggas take hints? Stop hitting me, please. I don't wanna be friends. I barely hang out with the ones that I have. Can't go to the club and chase bitches no more. Once that went away, then damn, what did we have? I don't want a record.
That's hard. He said, I can't be doing that stuff no more, but as soon as I couldn't do that stuff no more, I couldn't even hang out with y'all because that, come to find out, we weren't really friends. That's just what we did together. That's just an activity we did together. What do we really have? Yeah. If you stop, that's that whole, if you stop calling people, will they call you back? You feel me? And as the older you get, your things, your homies need to evolve with you.
I don't want a record company staff. I'm an artist, not a boss, you know. People love to take the credit for wins, quick to blame you for the losses, though. KG with the Boston trophy, screaming anything is possible. Paul Pierce if you're talking, though. I'm all ears like I'm Ross Perot. Please don't misconstrue that shit that I said. Sometimes getting older's hard, you know. Still a rider when it comes to my dogs. Fuck them all, we the Paw Patrol.
He said to misconstrue what I said, you know, maybe it gets harder when you get older. But he said, off all that ish, I still ride for my homies. I'm definitely thinking most of this is addressing what, yeah, nigga, like it's been addressing all that stuff that's happened to him. So, yeah, damn, okay. I still slide and ride on for my dog, though. All right, cool.
Paw Patrol.
I like that. Yeah, I mean, shout out to all the fathers out there. That Paw Patrol bar hit. That Paw Patrol bar landed. For how much Paw Patrol I've had to watch. Yeah, no, that landed.
Niggas fake ballin' like the Harlem Globe. Try to talking dollar, stop it, bro. I done seen a lot of frauds before. Sam Bankman Free, Sam make believe. Bet I'm on some bread, ham, egg, and cheese. Thought that was his bitch, can't wait to see. He let her off the leash, she ran straight to me. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, take it easy. Niggas swear they hard to the stickers in your yard like a nigga damn raking leaves. Everybody gang, man, take a seat.
Everybody hard to that stick in your yard like you raking leaves. No matter what you say, no matter how I feel about some of his acts, the nigga ain't never lost a step with the pen. With the pen to paper, yeah, he do that thing. He do that thing. I like how he's addressing, you know, the backlash, he's addressing the last, I don't know when he wrote this, you know, addressing his mentions being bad, addressing bad communication, addressing people maybe not wanting to hear him no more, feeling that way. I don't think that's true, but I definitely just think with what he did, some people gonna look at that a certain way. That's all it is. That's all it is. It don't change nothing. If he drop music, we gonna go to the music. You feel me?
Leaves, everybody gang, man, take a seat. Complicated depths, I'm a grown man. Ain't gon' be no secret handshakes for me. How I look taking time learning that shit. I promise it's way too much money to get. I promise it's way too much money to get. Only opportunities for growth. Life is a what? Fuck a missionary, squeeze a throw.
Hey.
I'm in the cut, cooking up 100 keys of dope.
Hey.
On the way, make the federale seize the boat. T.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, he slid on that. Cole slid on that, huh? He said, I don't care if it looked like whatever that looked like, I still slide for my homies. I promise you. I like that aggressive Cole, huh? Stay right there, stay in that pocket.